Welcome to Ireland Daily News. Today is the 5th of July 2026. Story 1. European Commissioner and former Finance Minister Michael McGrath says government borrowing to top up savings funds was always a real possibility. The Irish Fiscal Advisory Council previously criticised the government for increasing spending too quickly. The watchdog argued the government relies on volatile corporate tax revenue. It also stated that planned surpluses are insufficient to fund these contributions. But Michael McGrath responded that borrowing for long-term investment is sound financial management when interest rates are low. He noted that the legislation was designed with the necessary flexibility to allow for this. He emphasized that these funds are intended to cover future healthcare and pension costs driven by demographic changes. They are not merely rainy day funds. Michael McGrath stated that maintaining long-term investment is sound financial management. He also expressed confidence in Taoiseach Simon Harris. He noted that he no longer involves himself in domestic policy matters. Story 2. Met Éireann forecasts warm and dry weather for Ireland next week. Temperatures are expected to reach up to 25 degrees. Sunshine will develop on Sunday, with southern areas reaching 24 degrees. Warm sunny spells will spread across the country from Monday to Wednesday. Most areas will see temperatures between 20 and 25 degrees. Atlantic coastal areas will be cooler, between 16 and 19 degrees. Meanwhile, other parts of Europe are facing extreme heat. Temperatures in parts of the UK are expected to reach 32 degrees. Spain could see temperatures hit 42 degrees, with high fire risks. France is also expecting highs of 38 degrees. Story 3. Fingal County Council is investigating the developer Glenveagh. The developer is suspected of breaching planning laws. It failed to install enough EV charging facilities at the Folkestone Park estate in Balbriggan. The project involves 99 homes. Some residents paid up to €480,000 for their homes. Planning requirements mandate that 20% of parking spaces must have charging stations. The remaining spaces must have piping installed. The council's planning enforcement section has issued a warning letter. Glenveagh says construction is still ongoing. The developer will remain in contact with the council. Local TD Louise O'Reilly welcomes the investigation. She emphasizes that infrastructure must be ensured to meet climate targets. This aligns with the council's climate goals. Story 4. EU Justice Commissioner Michael McGrath announced that new rules will require ticket sellers to show real-time availability and pricing to those in online queues. These rules will be part of the Digital Fairness Act, to be launched during Ireland's EU Council presidency in November. The regulations will cover dynamic pricing for concert tickets, hotel bookings, and airline tickets. Michael McGrath stated that while dynamic pricing will not be banned, transparency must be improved for consumers. He noted that it is unfair for consumers to face high prices after spending hours in a queue. The Act will also target subscription traps and dark patterns, ensuring that cancelling services is as easy as signing up. Michael McGrath expects these measures to be fully operational across the EU within the next couple of years. Story 5. On June 24, the northern coast of Venezuela was struck by two massive earthquakes. The disaster resulted in at least 2,600 deaths. Thousands of people were left injured or homeless. The state of La Guaira was the worst affected area. Local community members held a rally at St. Stephen's Green in Dublin. They are calling on the public to donate to reputable charities. Community members noted that the country was already facing an economic crisis before the quakes. The healthcare system was also on the verge of collapse. These factors have made the rescue efforts extremely difficult. Many citizens have criticized the government for its slow response. A large number of people remain missing. Lizette Kroll, who runs a fitness studio in Dublin, has raised thousands of euro for medical supplies. She advises donating through international organizations or directly to local friends and family. This ensures that aid reaches the victims effectively. Story 6. Former National Maternity Hospital Master Dr. Peter Boylan is calling for a review of national labour guidelines. He warns that current recommendations can lead to dangerous outcomes for women and babies. He argues that the definition of the latent phase of labour is a harmful concept. This leaves women unmonitored at home while in pain. He cited the Ockenden report in the UK, which linked similar oversight failures to avoidable harm. He has written to the Health Service Executive and the Institute of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. He wants the distinction between latent and established labor to be abandoned. He emphasizes that if a woman is experiencing strong contractions, she is in labor. He believes the current guidelines are not fit for purpose and could lead to more litigation. The Health Service Executive has not yet responded to requests for comment. That's all for today's Ireland news. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.